listening to Vet Candy.
This episode of Brain Smarts is brought to you by WVC Vegas, because nothing stings quite like watching your colleagues post poolside selfies during networking events.
Why do you always get to do the sponsorship message? Let me try. How about this? Brain Smarts is brought to you by WVC Vegas, proving veterinarians can work hard, play hard, and still show up for an 8 a.m. lecture. Theoretically.
All right, Caitlin, that's good, but how about this? Brain Smarts is brought to you by WVC Vegas, the only veterinary conference where you can learn advanced CPR at noon and immediately test your own heart rate after walking past 47 slot machines.
Ooh, that was good.
From the Vet Candy Studios, this is Brain Smarts, the only veterinary game where the correct answers are encouraged, but sarcastic commentary is absolutely required.
That's right. We're like Jeopardy, but if Jeopardy had fewer tuxedos and way more people who know how to place a urinary catheter in the dark.
I'm Clay Palmer.
And I'm Caitlin Palmer, here to hold this entire show together with nothing but caffeine, chaos, and questionable veterinary puns.
Today we have a very special guest, someone who is smarter than all of us and still agreed to be here.
Miracles happen every day.
Please welcome Dr. Jamie Burkitt. She's an associate professor of clinical small animal and clinical care at UC Davis, a boarded emergency and critical care specialist, a national expert in CPR, feline urethral obstruction, and all things critical care.
And somehow she also finds time to be a headliner at WVC Vegas. Because why save lives and teach the next generation when you can also steal the spotlight on the Vegas Strip?
Dr. Jamie, we are so glad you're here. We promise today's questions won't require chest compressions, endocrine interpretation, or unclogging anything.
Unless you count unclogging Clay's brain. That's an ongoing case.
Rude, but fair.
All right, Dr. Jamie, get ready. Your Brain Smarts Challenge is coming up right after this break.
Brain Smarts is brought to you by our sponsor.
Vet Candy. Education so good?
You won't even pretend you already knew it.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with Dr. Jamie Burkitt and a game that is scientifically proven to raise your cortisol in a fun way.
We'll be right back with more Vet Candy.
Hey vets, 2026 is your year. Time to put yourself first and take your skills to the next level. Enter WVC Vegas, the ultimate mix of hands-on labs, CE, and Vegas experiences. Build your confidence, master practical skills, and connect with the leaders who can help launch your career. Sneak in a show, spa time, or iconic Vegas vibes while you're at it. Skip it, and you'll watch everyone else grow their skills, expand their networks, and explore Vegas while you stayed home. Get confident, get connected, go all in. Register now for WVC Vegas February 15th through 18th. Make 2026 your year.
All right, and now we can banter.
You all sound great.
Thank you so much, and
it's
welcome.
Our job.
It's our job. It's what we do. So let's talk about you a little bit, Dr. Jamie. Why emergency and critical care? Did you always know you wanted to specialize?
Oh, that's a great question. First of all, thank you so much for having me today. It's really fun to get to meet you both and
Thank you for being here.
Yeah, play the game today. Talk a little bit about WVC Vegas, which I'm really excited for.
Yes.
I basically think I became an emergency critical care specialist because I was pretty certain that I wanted to specialize. And I could not give anything up. I really wanted to be able to do a whole bunch of different things. I love internal medicine. I love neurology. I really like procedures, like surgical type procedures as well. Didn't want to have to kind of give up any piece of it. So when you're an emergency critical care specialist or an emergency clinician in general, you kind of have to be like second best at all of these different things in the hospital, basically.
A jack of all trades, master of none.
Kind of. And then there are those ICU pieces and kind of emergency flow pieces where that is kind of our bailiwick, our real specialty. But yeah, I love that.
That's awesome. We definitely appreciate what you do for sure as veterinary professionals and as pet parents. So that's really, really cool. We talked to Kenichiro, and he does Recover. So Recover is super cool.
Well, thank you. Ken's great. He preceded me at Recover along with Manu Bowler and Dan Fletcher. I'm the late joiner now. But yeah, Ken's great. He's going to be at WC Vegas as well. We're going to be there together, helping to teach some of the Recover content. So it's really fun.
All right, welcome back to Brain Smarts, the only game show where knowing your BSE from your LPS could save you from, well, mild embarrassment at a vet conference. Today's round, Mad Cow Mayhem.
That's right. For decades, mad cow disease, or BSE, was blamed solely on prions, those tiny misfolded proteins that made cows a little spongy in the brain. But new research out of the University of Alberta suggests that there might have been another culprit lurking in the feed.
Yep, turns out bacterial endotoxins, aka LPS, might have been the secret party crashers causing neurodegeneration in cows, even without prions present. Which is basically like blaming your roommate for eating all of your snacks when it was actually the dog.
Right, definitely the dog and not me. So let's put your veterinary's trivia skills to the test with some multiple choice fun.
Question 1. According to the new study, what can trigger brain damage in cows even without infectious prions? A. A bad day at the barn. B. Bacterial endotoxins, or LPS. C. Listening to too much country music. Or D. Excessive mooing.
Well, goodness. I mean, I think considering the subject matter, we're going to have to go with LPS, the lipopolysaccharides from those bacterial organisms. Although, frankly, I think any of those 4 options sound like they could contribute to some serious neurodegeneration.
Right. Definitely would give me brain damage.
Yeah.
Answer B is correct.
Question 2. Why did England and Wales see more BSE cases than Scotland? A. Cows in Scotland are just better behaved. B. English cows watched more late night telly. C. English feed skipped a hexane step, leaving endotoxins behind. Or D. The cows were plotting revenge.
I am going to say any of these is possible, but considering, I think we'll go with C.
C is correct. Removing hexane to save money left behind all sorts of troublemaking endotoxins. So basically, cheap feed equals expensive brains.
I see Jill has added Clay's snarky add-on to each one of these.
Nice. You're just responsible for those snarky add-ons.
Clay he's responsible. He's the snark master.
Good.
Mortality in the mouse models studied.
Oh.
A. LPS plus misfolded prions plus forgetting to feed them carrots. B. LPS alone. C. Misfolded prions alone. Or D. LPS plus actual prion infection.
Ooh, this is a tough one. I'm going to go with D.
D is correct. LPS plus actual prion infection. That's the supervillain team-up of neurodegeneration. Think Thanosnap, but for mice.
I will not think that. Mice are cute.
So look at my wife who dearly loves rats.
I love rats.
We've had rats. We've had a lot of rats.
Aren't they
We
precious?
had so many. They're amazing. They just don't live long enough. It's very sad.
They don't. Our little rat is 4. She's about to be 4. Yes, isn't that crazy?
Guinness Book of World Records time.
Yeah.
It's just a feeder rat.
Yeah, she's just a wild barn rat.
Our best rats were the feeder rats, the ones we got at the store where they were just supposed to be fed to something else.
Right.
We got some
They're
fancy
grateful.
ones that we bought from a breeder. First of all, stupid. Second of all, died young.
Oh, they
The best
always
rats
do.
we had were the ones we got at the hardware store.
Next up, we tackle tough questions like, which animal do you trust more than your ex? Today's round is better off dead?
That's right. We're diving into the ethical storm surrounding rescued wild animals. Oh, interesting segue. Specifically, the question that makes most people flinch. Are some wild animals better off dead than living in captivity?
Dr. Jackie Wilmhurst, a wildlife rescuer and scholar, thinks the answer is maybe not. She studies how disabled or injured animals, especially the unpopular ones, like gray squirrels and corvids, can still live meaningful lives in sanctuary.
So basically, just because a squirrel can't return to the wild doesn't mean they should get a permanent RSVP to the afterlife. Let's see how much you've been paying attention with some multiple choice questions.
Question 1. According to Dr. Wilmhurst, what is not automatically a fate worse than death for wild animals? A. Life in sanctuary. B. Being a reality TV star. C. Life in a small cage filled with ball pits. Or D. A week-long boot camp for squirrels.
A, sanctuary.
A is correct. Some animals can adapt, form relationships, and live meaningful lives, even if they're basically the ones nobody wanted at the party.
Question 2. Which species does Wilmhurst specifically mention as often maligned or misunderstood? A. Red squirrels. B. Gray squirrels. C. Corvids. Or D. All of the above.
Well, I definitely heard about gray squirrels and corvids, which really is like crows and ravens and blue jays, which are awesome.
Blue jays are part.
I didn't know that they
Really?
were part of the.
That's so cool.
I think so. I think they're all corvids. Yeah. Really awesome animals. So I guess I'm going to have to go with D, all of the above.
All of the above is correct. Gray squirrels, red squirrels, corvids, oh my. Basically, if it can scavenge your picnic and mock you from a tree, it's on her rescue list. Mine too.
Question 3. What method does Dr. Wilmhurst use to study her rescued animals while blending hands-on care with research? A. Squirrel whispering. B. Multi-species autothenography. C. Reading their diaries. Or D. Coin flips and hope.
I dare say, I bet she employs all 4 of these, and I'm going with B.
B is correct. Basically, she treats her own experiences with these animals as research data, which is probably more effective than most of my group projects.
Definitely more effective than mine.
Now let's show where your veterinary knowledge might save lives, or at least help you win arguments at cocktail parties. Today's round, feta panic, when sheep go missing.
That's right. In Greece, hundreds of thousands of sheep and goats have been culled, oh no, due to a massive outbreak of sheep and goat pox. And yes, the fate of feta cheese, that beloved crumbly Greek treasure, is hanging in the balance.
Veterinarians and farmers are heartbroken. Barns sit empty, and some animals are probably shaking their tiny fist at humans from wherever they went. Let's see if you were paying attention with some multiple choice questions.
Question 1. Why are Greek farmers worried about feta shortages? A. Sheep unions demand higher wages. B. Sheep and goats are being culled due to a viral outbreak. C. Tourists are eating all of the feta before it leaves the country. Or D. Greece is switching entirely to vegan cheese.
Oh, thank goodness it's not D.
Absolutely not.
I know. I'm going with B, that there is a pox upon the barn.
A pox upon your house. But that is correct. Hundreds of thousands of sheep and goats have been culled, which sucks. So if your next Greek salad tastes sad, now you know why.
Question 2. What is the main hurdle for vaccinating the Greek herd? A. Sheep refuse shots unless bribed with avocado toast. B. Mass vaccination could make Greece officially endemic and hurt feta exports. C. Goats unionized and demanded hazard pay. D. The vaccine tastes like olives.
Olives are delicious. But I'm going to go with B.
B is correct. Protecting the animals could apparently threaten their international cheese reputation. Priorities.
Question 3. How much of a feta block must come from a sheep's milk to legally be called feta under EU law? A, 100% goat, because why not? B, 50% cow, 50% imagination. C, at least 70% sheep's milk. Or D, just whatever fits in the brine barrel.
I'm going with C. Pretty sure it's sheepy. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And with so many sheep gone, we might all soon be forced to say goodbye to authentic Greek feta, or we may have to get really creative with our salads.
We're going to need that imagination piece.
We're going to need the feta imagination.
We are.
70% sheep milk,
Yes.
30% imagination?
Yes.
Or 70% imagination, 30% sheep.
Look, I'll take what I can get. Right. I'll take what I can get.
As long as it's salty goodness on my Greek salad. I'll take it.
Exactly.
I was going to say, like, the reduced fat cheese slices are like 70% imagination.
My imagination is delicious.
Next up, time to mix science, snark, and the occasional virus story that will make your bacon nervous. Today's round, CRISPR versus killer pigs.
That's right. African swine fever has been devastating pig herds worldwide, killing nearly 100% of infected animals. But now, thankfully, scientists have a new weapon, CRISPR.
Seek Labs shout out to their vice president of veterinary therapeutics, Dr. Douglas Gladue. He was on a Vet Candy podcast in 2020, by the way. Just published the first peer-reviewed paper showing a CRISPR-based therapeutic can actually treat African swine fever in pigs, reducing viremia and giving the pigs lasting immunity. In other words, pigs might finally fight back.
Let's see if you can separate the gene editing fact from the pig panic with some multiple choice questions.
Question 1. What is the CRISPR-based therapeutic SL-1.52 designed to do? A. Make pigs glow under black light. B. Target and disrupt a viral gene essential for ASFV replication. C. Teach pigs how to dance the cha-cha.
I'm going with B.
B is correct. Target and disrupt a viral gene essential for ASFV replication. No glow-in-the-dark bacon or piggy dance moves. Just science, saving lives, and protecting your breakfast.
Oh, thank God someone's protecting my breakfast. Question 2. How effective was the treatment in pigs exposed to a lethal dose of ASFV? A. 100% survival with 0 side effects, if only, right? B. 57% survival and viral clearance of blood within 35 days. Or C, just enough to make them mildly annoyed.
I'll go with B.
B is correct. More than half of the pigs got a second lease on life. Basically enough to say, thanks humans, but don't get too cocky.
Question 3. How was the CRISPR therapeutic delivered to pigs? A. In their morning oats. B. Lipid nanoparticles. Or C. Carried by a very polite drone.
You know, I don't totally know the answer to this, but I'm going to go with B. I'm using all my exam taking skills.
B is correct. No oats, no drones, just tiny lipid delivery vehicles sneaking the gene editing magic straight to the virus. Now on to today's last round. Cats take over the clinic.
That's right. According to the latest Catalyst Council data, cats now make up more than 20% of all veterinary visits, the highest proportion ever recorded for Q3. And kitten adoptions remain higher than pre-COVID levels, while puppies are taking a back seat.
In other words, the feline empire is quietly rising. And if your vet practice isn't catering to cats, well, you might want to hide your dog treats.
Let's see if you've been paying attention with some multiple choice questions. Question 1. What percentage of clinical veterinary visits did cats account for in Q3 2025? A, 10%, B, 23%, 23%, or C, 50%?
B, 23%.
Nailed it! Cats now make up, Cats now make up nearly a quarter of all vet visits. Basically enough to remind you who really runs the house. Sorry, dog owners, but your pets are now officially understudies. I can say that. I have both dogs and cats.
Oh, heck yes, me too.
I don't think it was exclusive. I think you could have said it even if you didn't have any. Question 2. According to Catalyst Council, what is one factor driving the growth of feline veterinary visits? A. Cats now demand lattes at the clinic. That's not new. B. Kitten adoptions remain above pre-COVID levels. Or C. Dogs are refusing wellness exams.
Some dogs absolutely are refusing wellness exams. And yet, I'm going to go with the fact that we're adopting cats more often after COVID. So I think it's B.
B is correct. More kittens equals more vet visits equals more Instagram content. And yes, cats are fully aware of their marketing power.
Just ask them, they'll tell you. Question 3. What technology is emerging as a critical enabler for feline care? A. AI-enabled home monitoring and diagnostics. B. Cat-powered treadmills. Or C. Laser pointers for remote exams.
I'm going with A.
A is correct. Robots are watching your cats 24/7 because nothing says love like a tiny surveillance system judging your cat care while you binge watch Netflix.
All right, folks, on to the lightning round. Usually we do this or that on VetMed, but tonight it's all about Stranger Things.
Yep, we're assuming you're a fan too, though you know what they say about those who assume.
And then in big, bold, red text it says, talk about Stranger Things to see if she likes it.
Have you seen Stranger Things?
Not much. My 13-year-old has me about midway through season 1. That's what I've got.
It's a pretty good show. I'm not gonna come to Stranger Things rescue.
I like Stranger Things.
Well, I think that maybe it has too many seasons, but
many shows do that.
It makes money, so they're gonna drain it. But it's a nice throwback to how movies. The formula movies used to have, like E.T.
Yeah, it is very E.T.
You have an A plot and a B plot. The A plot follows the kids and takes on a more supernatural or whimsical motif. And then the B plot follows the adults.
Trying to get the kids back.
And then dealing with some real world, problems.
Yeah, real world stuff.
We hate that.
So it is perfectly, right? It's set in the 80s. It perfectly emulates those 80s movies that follow that same formula. Like the Goonies, anything like that. Like it's they all use that formula and it worked.
Yeah, it did. Everybody liked watching that stuff. It's true.
I mean, I'm gonna watch the new season.
Oh yeah, of course.
Because I need to see how it ends. But
right.
If it ends, assuming they're like, we said this was the last one, but guess what? Season 6 is gonna make us money.
Right. Yeah, there's some shows that I just pretend they ended at a certain season.
Yeah.
And I just don't acknowledge. Yeah, like the other seasons those are fan fiction. They're not canon.
Extended universe.
Right.
Well, this or that is going to go... Well, there's no correct answers to this. So, rapid round, this or that. Choices featuring the heroes you love and the monsters that haunt your nightmares. So again, there are no right or wrong answers. Normally you would just pick the first thing that comes to your brain. Just let whatever your reflexes tell you is correct.
But these do kind of have descriptions as well. So
A little bit.
So we can make this fun, and it gives us an excuse to talk about, about Stranger Things. It is what it is.
Number 1, 11 with her telekinesis or 11 with Eggo waffles.
Telekinesis.
Number 2, Mike, loyal friend, or Lucas, snarky slingshot master.
Loyal friend.
Yeah, I like him too.
We have to skip the next one because she's not anywhere far enough into the series to even know what we're talking about.
Well, for the listeners, it's Will in the Upside Down or Max facing Vecna.
Oh yeah, I have no idea what any of that means.
Right, exactly. She's halfway through season 1. She doesn't
know Vecna.
I like the name though.
It is a cool name.
I once took care of a cat called 22.
Oh,
Cool.
I got attached to 11.
no, just the name.
That's sweet.
Hopper, grumpy dad hero, or Joyce, frantic but unstoppable.
Oh, I mean, poor Joyce. I just, as a mom, I can't help but feel for her. I'll go with her. I really like them both.
I know, they're both so good.
Skip to 9.
Yeah. Excuse me. 11 using her powers for good, or 11 using her power for pancakes.
11 using her power for pancakes.
It's the only
I do
correct
wish it
answer.
didn't always give her access every time, though. So I'm tired of watching blood drip out that kid's nose.
Yeah.
I know. Poor thing. That has to be miserable. I think I would just not do it after a while. I'd be like, no, I'm going to get a bloody nose.
Yeah, I'm sick of this bloody nose stuff.
Mike's heartfelt speeches or Lucas yelling, "I told you so."
Lucas yelling, "I told you so."
The rest of those will just be word salad to her. They're all talking about stuff that took place in season 4.
Yeah, it's
no frame of reference for.
Oh, so none of these are good. Let me think of some veterinary would you rathers.
But also your audience might want to hear those season 4 things.
Yeah, we could do that just for the audience. See, I like the Demogorgon lurking in the hallways or the Demodogs hunting in packs.
See, but if she's only halfway through season 1, I don't know if she even knows about the Demogorgon.
Okay, but one big monster or like lots of little monsters that are in a pack?
Yeah, one big scary monster doing scary stuff.
Yeah, I'd rather take on one big one, right? Because a pack? No, thank you.
That's a wrap on Brain Smarts. We laughed, we learned, and yes, we may have accidentally traumatized some fictional cats.
Huge thanks to Dr. Jamie Burkitt, proving you can save lives, do critical care, and still headline at WVC Vegas. Basically a superhero, but with better time management than the rest of us.
And thanks to our sponsor, WVC Vegas, because without them, this would be just 2 adults yelling about cats and CRISPR for fun.
So get out there, stay caffeinated, stay curious, and remember, in vet med and in Vegas, expect the unexpected and always tip your imaginary dealer.
Same time next week, more chaos, more snark, and maybe more cats plotting revenge.
Oh, definitely more cats plotting revenge. Good night.
night.
It's Vet Candy.
Vet candy.
It's Vet Candy Radio.